Hi guys, we're going to do just a quick bit of number sense. I'm going to start off with some multiplication facts. I'm going to say them out and I want you to think to yourself what the product would be. 2 times 2. 4, good. 5 times 5. 25. 8 times 8. Think about it. 8 groups of 8. 64. 3 times 3. 9. 6 times 6. 36. 9 times 9. 81. 4 times 4. 16. 7 times 7. 49. And 10 times 10. 100. All right, nice work. Let's talk about divisibility rules. So these are rules that give us a quick answer on whether or not a number will go into another value evenly. Okay, so for example, let's just take a number. Maybe I could put down like let's see, 252. Okay, what we want to do is come up with ways to see, is this number divisible by 3, divisible by 4, divisible by 5, and divisible by 6. Okay, so we're going to go through. There are a set of rules that go along with these numbers that allow us to figure out whether or not a value is divisible by 3, 4, 5, and 6 easily. Okay, so our first rule, we take this and we pull it out. Okay, the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. So we're going to add up these digits. 2 plus 5 plus 2. Okay, 2 plus 5 plus 2. 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Okay, so is 9 divisible, a multiple of 3? 3, 6, 9. Yes, this works. This number is a number that is divisible by 3. Let's go ahead and put the 3 rule back. Let's go to our 4 rule. Okay. If the last 2 numbers are a multiple of 4, okay, so I've got to know my multiplication facts with 4 pretty well. Does 4 go into 52? Well, I know 4 goes into 40, which means it will go into 44, and 48, and in fact 52. So is 252 divisible by 4? Yes, because the last 2 digits, 52, or the last 2 numbers, 52, are a multiple of 4, so the whole number is a multiple of 4. So yes, in this case, this does work. Okay. And now let's go down to the 5 rule. Okay. And we need to see if this number is divisible by 5. Okay. So let's pull out our 5 rule. Okay. And this 5 rule says if the last digit is a 0 or a 5. And in 252, the last digit is actually a 2. So this is a number that is not divisible by 5. Does not fit our rule. Okay. We can put these rules back. Our 4 rule, looking at the last 2 digits. Our 5 rule, looking at the last ending digit. And then we have a 6 rule. It says if the number is divisible by 2 and 3. Okay. So is the number divisible by 2? Well, that's any even number, and because it ends in a 2, yes, it's divisible by 2. Is the number divisible by 3? Why, yes, it's divisible by 3. So would this work? it's divisible by both 2 and 3, so yes, this would work as well. All right, some quick divisibility rules. I'm going to put that back. Helps us know if numbers go into a value evenly. Let's take a look at this. Okay, complete the Venn diagram. All right, so in this case, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit so we can see what we're looking for. We've got to put these numbers in categories that are either multiples of 5, even, okay, or both. If they fit in the purple middle section, they are both. So let's go ahead and drag. Let's start with 10. Is 10 a multiple of 5? Can you count by 5s and hit 10? Well, any number that ends in a 0 or a 5 is a multiple of 5. Okay? So it is a multiple of 5. Is it also an even number? Well, any even number ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So this one ends in a 0, so it's actually both divisible. It's a multiple of 5 and it's an even number. We're going to put it in the middle category. Okay? 2. Now, is 2 a multiple of 5? Does it end in a 0 or 5? No. So it can't be there. Then it definitely can't be both. Is it even though? And 2 is definitely an even number. Any number that ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 would be an even number. 25. Now 25 definitely ends in a 5, so it's a multiple of 5. Is it even? Well, the last digit is a 5, so it can't be even. So we're just going to go with a multiple of 5 in this case. 30 ends in a 0. That means it's definitely a multiple of 5. Any number that ends in a 0 or 5 is a multiple of 5. Now, is it even? If it's even, the last digit has to be a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. It is even and a multiple of 5. That means it goes in the middle. 8. Okay. I would go with even on this one. I would not go with multiple of 5. So it definitely can't be both. So I'm going to go with even. 20. Is it even? Does it end in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? Yes, it does. Does it end in a 0 or 5? Yes, it does. So it's both. 4. 4 is going to be even. 5 is going to be a multiple of 5. All right. Let's skip down and do just a little bit of work with these skills. Now, I want you to think, I'm going to give you a number and tell me if it is going to go, if the divisor is going to go in evenly or not. So let's take, let's say 315 and divide it by, let's say 2. Will 2 go into 315? We want to look at that last digit. Okay, is that a number that ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8? No, it's not. So it will not go in evenly. It's going to have a remainder. Okay, this one will not go in evenly. You're going to have a remainder or a decimal or fraction left over when you divide 315 by 2. All right, let's go and try. Oops, I'm going to undo that with my. Let's take that same value, 315, and see if we can divide it by 3. Well, my divisibility rule says that 3 will go into any number if we add up the digits. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9. Okay, so I'm just adding up my digits. Maybe I could do that in a different color just to separate. Adding up, that equals 9. Okay, does 3 go, is 3 a multiple of 9? 3, 6, 9, yes it is, which means that 3 will go in evenly. Okay, this will not have any remainder. It will go into 315 completely evenly. Okay, let's try 315. Is it divisible by 5? So we look at that last digit again. Okay, last digit is a 5. Okay, does 5 go into the number 315? Well, any number that ends in a 0 or 5 will go into it evenly. So in this case, it does end in a 5. This number is evenly divisible by 5. Okay. All right. We could go on and practice this a bit more, but I think that will do for today. Thank you, guys.